Last year, Michigan brought the nation's #1 defense into the game and promptly got lit up for 62 points. That kind of forced Don Brown, the defensive coordinator at Michigan, to adjust some of the looks that he likes to show the opposition.
How about this, boys? We are in the house that Charles Woodson built. How cool is that?
Home.
I feel a little awkward in here. All right, what we'd like to do is take the viewers and let's teach them the difference between a 4-3 defense, which was the primary defense Wolverines played a year ago, compared to the 3-3 stack or odd defense that they're primarily running now. And the reason, let's go line up in a 4-3 defense for the viewer. And the one saying that I have always loved is when you have a first rounder, what do? You let the first rounders play, act like first rounders. So this is a 4-3 defense. On offense, this is the offensive line. Typical walkthrough like the boards are used to, right? This is center, 2 guards, 2 tackle. I'm a defensive end. You have the interior guys, and then you have the defensive end. You have the 2 linebackers. This is a 4-3 defense. The 3rd linebacker is walked out over someone else. This is a very clean look. And what I mean by a clean look is that every offensive lineman looks for double teams. Whether it be gap scheme or zone scheme, you have 4 predetermined down guys. That means you have a double team here, you have a double team here. It's a very clean look, and the most important thing, all the blitz patterns comes down to about 8 or 9 different blitz patterns. What's that mean? If a Sam linebacker comes, Will comes, or the Mike, that's not that difficult. You see it every day in practice. It's very normal. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video. In this look here, you can see the blue are the down linemen, or 4 down. The yellow are the 3 linebackers. It's a very clean look. And you can see Wisconsin here, every offensive lineman looks for double teams. That's exactly what you get on this play. It's a lead play. The fullback leads up on the mic. It's a very clean look. And that's what every offensive player looks for, offensive linemen look for. Now let's go to the 3-4, or 3-3 stack is primarily what the Wolverines use now. You have a 0 nose, you have 2 defensive ends, and now you have 3 linebackers here. I'd be the Sam, Mike, and Will. This is called a 3-3 stack. Remember what I told you, every offensive lineman looks for what? Double teams. There's not one here. It's all single blocks. And then the multiplicity that the linebackers, for example, Charles and I, come with me, Charles, you can come this way and we create a 4-man side this way, or Reggie and Charles can come the opposite side. It's much more flexible for blitz patterns. How about this number? It's over, as Ohio State gets ready for this defense, it's over 35 different blitz patterns. What's that mean? That means that instead of a 10-minute walkthrough, it's a 30-minute walkthrough. You're spending all the time trying to block this look. And that's a 3-3 stack. Let's take a look at the video. In this particular look, you can see the blue, and see the 1 linebacker, that's Sam linebackers walked up in the line of scrimmage. The blue, it indicates the down lineman. This is the odd stack or 3-3 stack. It creates confusion. Look at the left guard and the tailback don't block anybody. Their guys actually drop, but the confusion is created, and the Wolverines get pressure here with 2 offensive players not blocking anyone.
Yeah, and these looks, Coach, it's important to know that these linebackers can walk around, they can line up in different areas of the field and come from different areas, and that makes it hard with the communication with the offense line and the quarterback. And Brady, you've played in the Big House, 110,000 people. How does this affect Justin Fields today?
You know, anytime you're trying to confuse or complicate the protection, the run blocking schemes, that makes the communication that much more difficult. One of the things we did back in 2005 when we won here, we went to an up-tempo no-huddle offense. We wanted to try to eliminate the crowd and allow us to communicate to the offensive line, even to our receivers in case they did bring one of those pressures, but especially our running back, because your job just gets just as hard as the quarterback's job.
It is just as hard, and I hated playing against defenses like the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens, where you said they used to walk around and confuse you, and it makes it cloudy for a running back. Anytime there's more guys walking around, it's cloudy for the running back.
It's not only cloudy for you guys up front, it's also cloudy for the guys in the back end, because a lot of times what we have to do and our responsibility is determined by how the offense ends up. So those guys have to know their responsibilities in the back end, because if you miss a play in that defense, it's going to be a big play.
Well, let's review for the viewer. When you have first-round elite defensive linemen, let them go play. If they have very good players, but maybe not quite the high draft picks, what do? You still want to be aggressive, create confusion. How you do that? Go from a 4 down, which is very clean. Let's go play odd stack. It's over 40% of the snaps this year compared to last are out of the odd stack. Why? Multiplicity of blitzes create confusion for the Ohio State offense.
And if you're Ohio State, how do you attack that 3-3 stack?
Here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to line. They have a very good offensive line. You have one of the best backs in America. They're going to find out if the 3-3 can hold up against a hard hard, aggressive, physical run game, especially with the weather. That's what I think it's going to come down to. Can the Ohio State force them to get back into a 4-3, hold up against the run?
Historically, the team that wins the running game in the game is the team that wins.
College football's fiercest rivals headline the biggest Big Noon Saturday on Fox. It all starts with a special 2-hour Big Noon Kickoff live from the Big House. Then Fields and number 1 Ohio State face Harbaugh and number 13 Michigan in the most anticipated game of the year. America's best pregame, America's best announcers, America's greatest rivalry. Ohio State, Michigan, all part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.